Hello, my dear friends. Today I wanted to speak about Shakira and her ex-partner Gerard Pique. Even though they split quite a while ago, it looks like Shakira still doesn't want to let it go. And why do I say so? Because I see that this woman is still in love, and before she probably had a little bit of a hope that the guy will still come back to her and also to her kids. However, Gerard moved on already with his new girlfriend Clara, and he seems like super happy and content, but Shakira doesn't feel this way. And recently she produced this song which went online and got 180 million views, and it gave her a new wave of popularity. Not like she wasn't popular before, but you could see that Shakira got even more attention. So I went online and I checked on this song because I thought it may be some piece of art. However, it was quite a simple song, but it was expressing all of her pain, all of her negative emotions, all of this disappointment that she felt in this relationship with Gerard Piqué. So what she was saying that in that song, she was using these comparisons, using brands like I'm a Rolex, I'm a Ferrari, and your current girlfriend is some budget car, is some cheap Casio watch, and it means like I'm a high value woman and she is like a dust on the street. You are out of my league, Gerard, and even if you beg, even if you cry, I will never come back to you. I would say it was quite an illusion that's going on in Shakira's mind. I know that a lot of people like Shakira, but still I wanted to analyze her personality because I do like her, I do respect her as a singer, as a beautiful woman. However, we all make mistakes, and let's focus on the mistakes of the stars, so we don't have to make these mistakes in our personal lives ourselves. So what happened to Shakira and Gerard? As we know, they were together for 12 years, and Shakira invested a lot in this relationship. However, she was always saying something like this. She also became a mom of two beautiful kids together, and she would say that she's afraid of marriage. I don't know what reasons of her being afraid, but she was behaving like a wife. She was always supportive of this guy, and the guy seems like enjoyed the situations with no strings attached, and he was traveling the world, enjoying his freedom. He worked on his career, he got an incredible income. I know he comes from the wealthy family, however, he was working on his career and he was always available to ladies. We all know rumors that Gerard Piqué was always cheating on his Shakira, even though she would close her eyes on this because she thought probably he would come back home to her and eventually they're gonna get married, or maybe eventually he gonna come down, he gonna come and say, Shakira, I always loved you, I'm yours. And it was a huge mistake, because when you putting so much in the relationship, I'm talking about emotional input, I'm talking about your resources, and the most precious thing that you have is your freedom, your time. You're giving it all to this relationship and you don't get so much in return. You always put yourself in this weak position. And Shakira, she is a A-list star, and when she's working, when she's on the concert, people are yelling that she's number one, she's very beautiful, she's a star. And it's hard for her to actually realize that objective value is high. And yes, she's Rolex, she's Ferrari woman. But if we're talking about love life, Gerard didn't think so. For him, she was a stepping stone in his life. And he wasn't like that stupid athlete who gets married 7 times. He calculated everything very thoroughly. He also even had kids with her. However, he never thought of himself like he's a husband of this woman. Why? Because he would marry her a while ago. And instead, he was just using the situation in his own favor. And Shakira was flying in her clouds of love, in her illusion. Probably sometimes she would come up to him, she would yell at him with she would show him that she is kind of unhappy, etc. But if you want to if you want to approach someone with ultimatum, you have to say what you want, and then if you don't get the positive result, you have to back up, you have to move on with your life and start checking other potential partners around you. More than that, I noticed that Shakira is doing it not the first time. I don't know why she thinks so low about herself, but it seems to me that she's a girl with a very low self-esteem. What made me think so? I made a research on her previous life, on her previous relationship, and I found out that she was a girlfriend. She was living with this Antonio de la Rua, politician or some lawyer, and he never committed to her. More than that, she was expressing her opinion of having kids, she wanted to become a mom. However, Antonio broke up with her, and later on he found himself a new woman. He married her, and guess what? He had 2 kids with her. So it means that if your partner doesn't want to get close with you, if your partner is avoiding marriage with you, some type of commitment, it means that you're just simply not good enough for him. And I know it sounds very sour and bitter for a lot of people, but sometimes we just have to take it as our failure maybe, and fail fast and just simply move on in your life and forget about this person, because you don't want to force someone to get into a relationship with you, to get some type of commitment from the person who doesn't want you as much as you want him or her. I'm talking about girls and guys as well, because guys also getting into this type of situation when the girl is just simply using them, they using their money, but in the reality she's always postponing the marriage, she's always postponing commitment, she doesn't want to marry, she's just keeping him as a plan B. I'm sure you have seen the relationships like this. So first of all, no matter how rich, beautiful you are, no matter how you are wanted by other people, just be honest with yourself. Say that, yes, this person is not really into me, and no matter how much I love them, I just have to let them go. And it's also indication of quite a lack of confidence when you fall in love with someone and you don't see anything in return, or at least something substantial input, and then you're still loving them. And it means that you are putting them on the first spot, and you don't think of yourself in such a manner about yourself. So yes, if you're always lying to yourself, if you flying in the illusion, eventually you're gonna find yourself in the hands of manipulator. And yes, Gerard Piqué is a very calculated manipulator, and Shakira actually let him to take advantage of her. So this is pretty much it that I wanted to tell you guys. Please don't make these mistakes, and I wish you very much of love and lots of luck in your life.